Howdy, guys. Hey, Cole. Hey, Jordan. See, this is a big problem when I don't have any projects that I'm currently working on. I've been alright. Need more Wing Commander. Next time I'll do. But yeah, I don't know. When I'm in between projects, actually, it's just been a lot of things. Been tired from work. Stuff. Lawrence next week. Oh yeah, you guys can always swing by and say hey if you're in town. I don't mind at all. But yeah. This is the Strider remake. Came out, I think, during like the PS3 and 360's life cycle. I never checked it out, but I've heard it's very much like a Metroidvania type game. Hey, no problem. It's been a combination of I've been pretty tired from work lately, and also I just haven't been able to figure out what the next projects I want to do are. Special A. Okay. Alright. Oh, what does hard mode really affect? Man, this is my first time playing through this game. I should probably just do normal. At the runs can be used to fast travel. Okay. I've never been the biggest Strider fan. I was aware that it was a property that existed. And I played a little bit of the original arcade game and a little bit of the Strider 2 on the PS1. But really not much more than that. Oh, I have analog control of how and where I slash. Okay, that works. Up volume just a tad. Find where my mouse went. Did my mouse get locked into the freaking window? What? As I'm slowly dying from pot shots that they're taking at me. Okay. Out. I'm sorry, my controller did not get disconnected. But yeah, never been an enormous Strider fan. Just knew of its existence. I even played a little bit of the original NES game, which is kind of what people remember about Strider is mostly because of like the PS1 game and what's it? The PS1 game, and I think how he shows up in like the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Escape trap. Ow! Okay. Gotcha. What do we have here? Charge boost allowed. So you're saying, ah. Okay. Already. Tell you what's another good game like this though is Shadow Complex. Okay, cool. Can't go up that way. Gotcha. Yeah, I actually have like the original Strider arcade game on the little arcade machine cabinet I have in my hallway. And it is a very difficult game. So yeah, for the most part, I just don't know what to think about Strider much. He's a character that exists and has had a handful of games. And Capcom largely forgets about him most of the time. Kind of the same way they do with, like, Ghosts and Goblins. Or until recently, they forgot about him for a while. Ah! Okay, so this is a save point, I'm guessing. Fair enough. You actually forget that Strider can pretty much climb all over anything. Seismic anomaly detected. I guess one of my main problems with this is just that, okay, an old school POW. Strider fights a lot of enemies with guns, but the game does not really give you a whole lot of stuff to deal with that. I forgot to ask, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Everything's been going your way. School POW. Please stop shooting at me. What's this?
Access denied.
Okay. I guess I'm going this way then. Here's the elite guard.
Nothing can stop me.
This guy just does a fucking combo. God damn it, controller. And then Strider just feverishly smacks him a bunch afterwards. That's so fucking silly. Oh, Jesus. What do we got? Reconnect my controller. Eat. Okay. Try to fix these CDI Zelda games. Video and audio aren't in sync with the cutscenes. Oh, I don't think I... Upgrades. Oh, I've got, like, upgrades I can pour into. Right on. Or gather. Okay, there we go. Yeah, charge slash now. Oh. Some master of unlocking. I hope at some point they give a good way to deal with bullets. I mean, I guess I am complaining, but it's just, there doesn't, there... Okay, so the game gives me an upgrade to my sword slash, and then I immediately fight a better version of the boss that I just defeated. It's a little wacky to me, but oh well. That works. Charge. Destroy power couplers. And where are those? Oh, they're right ahead. Okay. Wait. Say... Okay. Oh, dude, I know what I'm on. I know what I'm standing on. Or wait. Okay, no, never mind. It's a little bit close to, like, the first boss of the original Strider, but not quite. It's actually just like a mecha dragon. Not a bunch of robot, like, Russian parliament members that all connect together to make a fucking communist centipede monster. It is a little bit like that, though. Ah! I think they were definitely inspired by it. Okay. Guess this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ow. Okay. Gonna get you. I love like the best tactic with Strider is just sporadically swing your sword. Ah, I'm gonna get you. Oh, okay. Can't slice those. Oh, come on, man. Why we gotta be like this? Best way to deal with enemies in this game is to just spam attacks. Option C can attack through walls. Okay. Pilot option C has... Howdy, Scarecrow. How goes it, man?
The worker must perform his duty to the Empire.
At me? Oh. Been working a lot. Probably why I also haven't really been around a whole lot either. Health upgrade, yeah!
And now a special message. There will be
Also, whenever I'm done with the project, it's sort of I'm really indecisive, so it's really tough for me to like decide on what I want to do next most of the time. I work at Dairy Queen, fast food restaurant, and it's summertime, so it gets busy pretty much every day. I work like 40 hours a week. I'll need to play the new Devour map when it comes out. Yeah, we can probably do that.
all Carthage citizens are reminded to stay in permitted areas.
Go! Wait, is this like a... Can I climb this? No, I guess I can't right now. So I'm just... For some reason you thought I worked at a gas station. I mean... Well, it is still a very, like, customer service focused job, either way. Well, that's fine. I don't know why you thought that.
Military presence is required for your security.
Dave?
Uniformed personnel operate under the authority of the Grand Master and must be obeyed at all times.
Ah, you're good, man. Okay, that's something I can't pass through yet.
Observe your neighbors. The fog. Be alert to activity which breaks your daily routine.
Can't do anything about that yet. Yeah. Okay. So most of the like sword upgrades in this game are just like and movement abilities are just so you can get through barriers. I remember hearing out about this game when it first came out. But most of the Metroidvania just comes from this is a colored barrier and you need a special ability to get past it. Yeah, that's fine though.
And now a special lesson. There will be an additional food lottery in 1600 hours for citizens who report descent.
Additional food lottery, right on. Started playing Hollow Knight. Oh, right on. I mean, Hollow Knight is honestly a Metroidvania and then some. Like, most Metroidvanias aren't that long, but Hollow Knight stretches it out. It's good, though. It's got a pretty gentle difficulty curve, but its length means that that curve eventually reaches some pretty high peaks. Especially if you do the optional stuff. Actually getting decently far. Right on. Ah! The guards don't even know I'm there. Strider's just like, let me in! Let me in! Just like, hey man, you hear something outside? Another option is somewhere else. This is just probably secrets. Oh, I just got fucking denied. Ow. What we got here? Can't go down. Something I can't go up. Right. That guy's got a shield.
Uniformed personnel operate under the authority of the Grand Master and must be obeyed at all times.
I'm like not even paying attention to what this dude with the thick Russian accent is saying. I heard something about a food lottery. That's all. Hello?
Social decay begins. Small disobedience.
Oh, this is like the loneliest apartment ever. There's just a door. Oh, wait, no, that's not a vent. Okay. Oh, this person lives in a really sucky place. Oh, got another health upgrade. Awesome. And now I think I need to exit the way I came in because this is, yeah. Requires an ability I don't have. Did you work your way through both Little Nightmares games? Man, I love those Little Nightmares games. I just wish there was, like, more content in them. You wanted to show her Hollow Knight. There's no... Guessing that's this being a Metroidvania, there's no bottomless pits anywhere. And done.
Any Kazakh citizen found loitering after curfew will be detained by the Emperor's Guard.
Oh, the Emperor's personal guard will come out and detain you if you're violating curfew?
Will be announced 20 minutes prior to curfew.
Oh, well that's not enough time. I think that's the point. Especially if they just announce curfew like right in the middle of the day. Like 3:15. Curfew is in 20 minutes.
Be observant. Report anything unusual to the authorities in your district.
Like a red and blue ninja man running around screaming, flailing his sword every which way. Ah! Ow. Okay. Yeah, watch out for those instant disintegration fucking laser fields there, Strider. That is Zero?
Citizens of Kazakh City, military presence is required for your security.
How goes it, man?
Uniformed personnel
Oh.
operate under the authority of the Grand Master and must be obeyed in all.
How's the game so far? I mean, I like it. It's a lot of fun. Pixel remasters for Final Fantasy, really good. That's cool. Oh shit! Whoops. The only thing for me is just that the pixels, they look cleaner than the old pixels, but that's kind of part of the problem. They sort of lack the detail that the older pixels had. I watched a video where someone was illustrating a point that they are using more colors, but because of like a lighter gradient effect, the pixels look less detailed. Howdy, Sheds. Yeah, yeah, they could clean it up more, fix it, but I don't know. It's just as it stands. That has nothing to do with the quality of the games itself, though. Just the characters look a lot like lighter and cleaner than I think they probably should. I don't know. I'm still super salty that they didn't announce the pixel remasters for, like, console at all. Like them dirty pixels. I don't know. You can call me like a purist, I guess. I like my games the way they used to look. No, that's not true, though. Call him old. I am old. I'll call myself old. They might release it on X. If they see the demand, yeah. I agree. I mean, the pixels looking a little bit different definitely wouldn't stop me from buying it, and wouldn't stop me from enjoying it, not in the least. Actually do look good there, but like, good. I mean, Final Fantasy music is always amazing. Oh, I can't go back, can I? Well. Okay, all locked in. Well, FF3 battle theme, so good. I played Final Fantasy VI probably the most when I was a kid, so the music in that is the one that really sticks out to me. Like Final Fantasy VI Decisive Battle is, yeah, is boss music that I really love. It's not MIDI music. See, I'm not that much of a purist that I want it to be MIDI music. If it's a good orchestrated version of it, I think that works very well. I'm fine with that. Final Fantasy II can go to hell. I actually kind of agree with you a little bit on that. I played through the PlayStation 1 remake of Final Fantasy II. Holy crap, that fucking game. I mean, it has... Oh, shit. That game has some good ideas, but the execution just is a little poor. Plus the final level, it's just fucking garbage. You're supposed to go through 2 whole dungeons without a save point in between, and somewhere hidden in one of those dungeons is a treasure chest. It's just an innocuous treasure chest that has a secret boss in it that's more problematic than the actual final boss, who is also a major pain in the ass. Like, there is some amount of skill you can put into trying to fight the final boss in that game, but it honestly just comes down to luck. Hoping they'll give Chrono Trigger Remaster as well. 2D HD. I actually really like the 2D HD stuff I've been seeing. I mean, that whole demo of Project Triangle Strategy is the whole reason I wanted to play through Final Fantasy Tactics. I still need to play more of, like, fucking Octopath Traveler. I started it a while back, but I just didn't go all that far. But yeah, the 2D HD thing, it looks amazing. I love that they're doing games like that now. Chrono Cross is better than Trigger. You know what, Cole? I think you and me are on the same wavelength here, man. I too actually enjoy Chrono Cross a bit better than Chrono Trigger. Not that Chrono Trigger is a bad game by any stretch. It's a great game. It's one of the definitive classics for the Super Nintendo. But I absolutely love Chrono Cross, perhaps to a greater degree than I ever loved Chrono Trigger. You never played Chrono Cross? It is... It's hard comparing it to Chrono Trigger. It's just basically a different game than Chrono Trigger. Honestly, if we're just straight up being honest here. if you like having way too many characters to choose from, like Suikoden, then you'll enjoy it. Doesn't really have anything to do with the Chrono Trigger, does it? Okay, so Chrono Cross takes place on a really tiny archipelago that's in the middle of the ocean in Chrono Trigger. And actually, the events of the game pretty much all happened as fallout from stuff that happened in Chrono Trigger. Cross has some connections, but they're really minor. Yeah, kind of. Until you get later on in the game. The plot is... what it ends up kind of boiling down to is that the Chrono Trigger kids worked hard to change the future, but the future refused to change anyways, kind of, and then they all died. Sort of. And now some weird shenanigans in Chrono Cross happened. I don't know, it's an overgeneralization. Honestly, I think I remember the PS1 version of Chrono Trigger had like an extra scene after one of the endings. Yeah. Yeah, Cross is good. Love Cross. Also, Magus is a character that both is and isn't in that game. Because they created a character that is basically in every way supposed to be Magus from Chrono Trigger. But then they decided like halfway to not make him be Magus. So they kind of dropped some of, but not all of the connections. So he's still basically Magus. It's just the game won't admit it anymore. Do I like Final Fantasy VI? Oh, that is actually my favorite Final Fantasy game out of the bunch. It's probably the one that I've played the most times. Bully the fuck out of Cross. Well, not really, because, like, the character that's supposed to be Magus, they, like, dropped all the stuff. Most of the stuff. But there are still hints. I didn't say who it was, but he's there. I'll stop talking about story stuff for Cross. Sorry. I will say though, that game has a hilarious selection of really fucking wacky characters, which might be my favorite part of it. Oh, do I like FF8? Sorry, I thought you said 6. I think 8 gets a lot of unnecessary hate for, like, the fact that it's a slightly more complex Final Fantasy game because of the GF and magic junctioning and stuff. Though, to be fair though, I've never actually beaten that game. I have started it like 40 million times though. Tried playing it but couldn't get into it. I thought you were talking about FF6, Cole. I misread that. Yeah, FF6 is my favorite. FF8 is not my favorite, but I think it's a game that deserves better than it got. I think it's misunderstood for being kind of a slightly more complex game in how it's built. Though I am terrible at Triple Triad and kind of hate it a little bit for that. The story turned you off? They did definitely market it more as a love story with an RPG wrapped around it.
Tampering with government technology is a crime, subject to public punishment and incarceration.
But I mean, it's still got fun characters. It's got a fun system. The only thing I'd really complain about is the fact that the combat like UI is really, really basic and generic. Ow. Puny Ninja Man slaps the robot like 70 times and the robot just fucking haymakers him once. Ow. Okay, got it.
Board and disembark properly. Passengers disrupting transport efficiency will have their transit permits revoked.
But yeah, Chrono Cross has some amazing characters in it, though. That Tonpu? Oh, it's Pei-Pu. Okay. Ow. You basically did the gun version of what I do, which is just fire whackily and indiscriminately. Now miss Pooh. Okay. Bye. So Tonpu was actually extracts multiple enemies. Use Eagle Purchase to transport from perch to perch. Was a character from Strider 2. Coupe attitude. He looked like a martial artist that did a lot of kicks, and the only reason I really even know about her is mostly because of the DS game. What was it? Capcom versus SNK Card Fighters. Where she was a pretty common Capcom card. Whee! It dropped me somewhere new. Oh, I can have him like swing by and murder a bunch of people. What the fuck? Why is there a Stargate here? Fucking. Okay, so it requires like eagle energy or whatever.
Citizens of Kazakh, our security systems have been compromised, and an outsider has gained access to the city. The Grandmaster has deployed his bounty hunters to eliminate this threat.
Okay. He must be talking about me. Did I do that? Okay. Eh. Oh, this is where I've already been. Where am I trying to get to then? Return to Monument Square. I mean, like... Oh, all the way over there. Look, there's a bunch of hidden goodies we can get now.
In effect, in the historic district, non-military personnel in the district will be shot down.
More health grapes and grapes. More health upgrades and stuff. More health grapes. And like hidden POW things. Things and stuff and whatnot galore. Ah! Just tank it because why not? What's in here? Whoa, what was that? He did like a weird sideways flying kick. I don't understand what happened. Energy upgrade, okay.
Obey the Grandmaster Mail. Benefit and prosper.
Grandmaster Mail.
Terminate.
Grandmaster Miracle Whip. Oh, there's more back this. Oh wait, that's right. Okay, yeah, no. You can't catch me! Ho 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 ho! Oh look, that robot's back. Julian! Okay. Sometimes he, like, kind of floats a little bit. This is a little bit in line with that, like, Bionic Commando remaster that they also did. But not quite. Oh right, I forgot. Can't get him there. Where did that guy literally came out of nowhere? He was birthed from the pillar.
Citizens of Kazakh, our security systems have been compromised, and an outsider has gained access to the city. The Grandmaster has deployed his bounty hunters to eliminate this threat.
Actually, speaking of stuff like you know, Strider and Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff like that. Anybody remember the totally fucking weird off-the-wall characters they made specifically for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and no other game? Anybody else want to know more about, like, fucking Ruby Heart, the fucking pirate? Or Amingo, the living fucking cactus?
The district will be shot dead.
I both don't understand why those characters existed, and also why they never did anything more with them. Do I have random facts about them to tell you guys? Well, random fact number 1, they literally only ever appeared in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and pretty much have nothing else, have no other appearances to their credit. Jordan wants you to play bad games. Yeah, I kind of don't ask Jordan and Richard for, like, game recommendations most of the time, because they only want me to play bad games too. But there's, like, at least I think in the credits and stuff like that for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there was a decent amount of, like, concept art and stuff made up for Ruby Heart and such. It seems like they wanted to put more effort into her, but they just never did anything with her. Blood to the Chosen. Oh no, I wasn't talking about you, Zero. Repenetrator and Fistleb, they pretty much exclusively recommend bad games. Most of the time. Because as my, as they are my IRL, like, actual, like, real life friends, yeah, they want me to suffer as much as possible because it is funny to them. A run of Blood 2. Jordan, have you been watching Civi11's channel? Is that why you're suggesting Blood 2? You're about to suffer the CDI games. Actually, like, I've heard and seen that the remasters of those games do fix a fair amount of issues with the game. Like, for one, the CDI controls were some garbage, so now they're better. Okay, we can't go that way yet. For 2, the live system was really a hindrance in the original CDI, and they got rid of that. I was playing the first one, so I said play the second one, but only with a pitchfork. Okay, so the first Blood game is, like, it's a good game, but it's also a really, really hard game. The second game is just unfinished garbage, pretty much. It's really bad, apparently. Can't climb those yet. Okay. Full flight perch. Okay, well, I guess we're going for it. Oh, Jordan says hi. Yep, she says hi back to all you guys too. Don't know where I am. Yeah. Yep, so did I. What do we have up here? Oh, I can't get this yet. I must have to defeat. No, that is not what happened. No, she actually did say hi back to all you guys. Didn't flip me off. Yeah, no, not that.
No worries.
Don't make me go in that door. Come get the... Can I get this up here now? Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Access denied.
Yes. Okay, maybe I'll get the upgrade. Or whatever. Save point. Alright. What's up here? We'll say though, if they are, since they're doing the pixel remasters of like, FF1 through 6, will they, I wonder if they'll be doing the versions that had like the extra content in them as well. Like FF1 had a bunch of extra elemental dungeons you could go through and stuff for extra goodies. Like a definitive version, yeah. Because like the GBA and the PSP versions all added pretty much extra stuff to them. Like extra post-game dungeons and such like that.
Not at all.
Super
But
bosses.
He has already defeated the North Wind.
The Grand Master is resurrecting all of the winds. They will succeed.
They are not enough. Even with North, they are not enough.
Afraid they'll steal your prize?
No. I
think
simply
the
await
cloth
the inevitable.
might be in my chair over there. What do with the E3 as well? Cutting the Game Boy Color version. Huh. Oh. So not too long ago, I actually took the time and finished like Dragon Quest 1 on the Switch again, and that game ooh. Only you had bits for me. Ah, don't worry about it, man. You're good. But yeah, I finished Dragon Quest 1 again, which I haven't done since I played it in the Game Boy Color collection a long time ago. Nah, like the running rule is if you want to support, that's fine. If you want to, if you can't, that is also completely 100% fine. Nobody's obligated to do anything. I'll never like ask or beg you to do anything. Still waiting for when you guys suffer through Dragon Quest 2. one of your party members constantly dies because the game hates that character. Yeah, I think I only ever started Dragon Quest II a little bit on the Game Boy Color collection I had when I was a kid. I don't remember much more than that. Like Dragon Quest VII, but it's so long. It's the longest one, really? Yeah. Actually, yeah, Dragon Quest I was actually really short if you know where you need to go. It's really easy. You pretty much beat that game by the time you're like level 20 or 21 or so. Hang on. I'm supposed to...
Dragon Quest II gets compared to Phantasy Star 2 in its difficulty. Oh, I see. I only ever played a little bit of Phantasy Star 2 as well. Then make his character in Dragon Quest 1 godly powerful. Well, I mean, like, Dragon Quest 1 really doesn't have much customization. You're just a singular character, and through like leveling up and getting equipment and stuff, you will eventually become god powerful, pretty much. That's just how that game goes. One of the funniest parts about that game, though, is that there's a part... Oh, shit. There's a part where you can go into a cave and rescue the princess, or whatever. You don't actually have to do that to beat the game. This is the funniest fucking part of it. Managed to manipulate some mechanic. As far as I know. The character in that game is just super powered anyways, pretty much. He can do everything himself. I think he's supposed to be like the first descendant of Erdrick or something like that in Dragon Quest 1. Yeah, I'm not super clear on the timeline of those games. He's not the first. Okay, well, he is a descendant of Erdrick then. Time is Dragon Quest 11, 3, 1, and 2. Uh-huh. 7 has no timeline. Seven doesn't get to exist in a consistent Dragon Quest universe. It's the outlier. 7 is all timelines and all dimensions in one game. Huh. Ow! Stop shooting me! You're gonna get it. There, you got it. It's the timeline where everyone decided they wanted to be the most like Dragon Ball Z for a day. 6 is probably the worst. Wait, I just realized 7 was the oh, 7 was the PS1 one. I own 7. I haven't actually played through it though. I kept thinking we were talking about the PS2 one. That's 8 though.
Whoops. There's a ninja just running rampant through this town. Please, Mr. Ninja. It's weird because the hero has nothing to do with any of the other heroes. Ninja just breaks into your house and smashes through your floor. I don't think you're gonna get your deposit back on on your place. Huh. It is weird though. But you know what? I give 8 a pass because it has Romanian Hercule in it. I'm fine with that. We'll eventually stream Dragon Quest VIII. Hold on. The 3DS version, Romanian Hercule joins your team. Oh, right on! That's awesome! I guess in the 3DS version of Dragon Quest VIII, a character I like to refer to as Romanian Hercule because he looks exactly like Hercule. He just has a thick Romanian accent. Yeah, I guess he joins your team. I think he's the one that teaches you all about making monster teams and stuff like that. I played a bit of 8. I got a little ways into it. Probably not that far though, correctly.
Invalid plasma type. Unauthorized entry.
A little bit. That's okay. Right on. There we go. Save. Exit residential area. Up for it. Can't do anything with that. Can I? Nope. Can't keep climbing. Alright. Well, here we go.
We will crush you until there is not so much as a smear of you left.
That's mean. I hope it's a really nice smear then. Really colorful blue and red. Where it just looks like Sonic got ran over by a steamroller. Update. Well, the last boss was a little anticlimactic. It was a good game regardless, though. Oh, okay, right on. Nengpu.
Another strider. There must be a whole village of you somewhere.
You will not even slow me down, assassin.
Oh, I think that's the first time I've heard Strider speak in this game. Ah.
You bested me once before. Your courage and determination
Oh.
are nothing but
A double boss fight.
My way. Let's stop you.
Now she's just doing the same thing that her sister did. Now they're both here. Doing their silly supers. same time. Alright, that's one. Come on, stop your silly wind thing. That might be my favorite part of this so far. Just when Strider touches electricity stuff. Probably the most human thing he does. Am I usually up at 4 a.m.? Sometimes. I try to go to bed. I try to go to bed at kind of a decent time so that I can wake up early enough to maybe try to get in a stream before I go to work. But the night owl stuff is just in my blood too hard, and a lot of times I ended up staying up till like 4 or 5. Just fucking around. Should be see some shields. Okay. Like us. Yes, we are all night owls. Okay. There's a pretty severe time zone difference though, so it doesn't really match up like it should. It is off so I can stream. The best time for you? Oh, right on. Yeah. Yeah, I've been staying up a lot, and I've been doing a bit of, playing a lot of Loop Hero. I finally beat the third boss in that one. I think I'm getting pretty close to the end game. Figured out how to make your guy in Loop Hero super OP. For Warrior and Rogue at least. Yeah, I started getting the hang of how to do them like that too. I don't know what the maximum is for yet. I just took a bunch of bullets to the face there. I think I was trying to summon the eagle thing, but I fucked it up super bad. LB and B, I think. Shit ton of mud huts and equip the vampire thrones. Cabinets, farmer sides, and single rare books. Oh, huh. What was my opinion so far on Strider? I like it. I mean, Metroidvania games kind of are something I always end up enjoying, usually. kind of scratches that itch. I think it's started to like at first it was a little weird. The Strider is always a game where it feels like it wants you to move fast and just constantly attack, but at the same time, Strider doesn't really have an answer for when people shoot him. And even in this game, he still kind of doesn't. But I don't know. I think a Metroidvania style really works well for Strider. Maybe a little bit better than some of the normal level-based stuff that Strider 1 and 2 did. But then again, this is coming from someone who wasn't a huge Strider fan growing up. Maybe it's just the fact that it's a Metroidvania that I really enjoy. Can't really answer that a lot. Things take all the damage. Metroidvanias are usually always fun. Yeah, I agree with that. There's a very simple, like, fun to just exploring shit and trying to gather all the things. Finished Record of the Lodos War, now it's officially out and has all the levels. Oh right, that Deadlit in Wonderland game. I remember catching a little bit of you streaming that. It looked pretty good. I feel like I need a power or something to deal with that. I think pretty soon we're probably gonna get like a dash / power upgrade. I'm super down for that. Also, I went all the way back down to the ground floor, where all the enemies are already back. Are you using your profit powers for someone else for Dark Souls? Right on. Well, I hope it's been helpful to them. There's a helicopter here shooting at me. Yeah, the only boss that I didn't manage to beat in my Dark Souls run was Calamite, and that's because that dragon is just a bastard. Hey, dude. Okay. And that may be my own fault, because I made a very slow, tanky, like, poise super build. I think for Calamite you probably just have to be a quicker character. A quicker build. But I'm not willing to give up that defense and damage potential. Still need to be Bloodborne. It's been so long, you might as well start over. Ah, Bloodborne was fun. I don't know. People just didn't really seem to... I mean, Cole did. But for the most part, people weren't really all that interested in Dark Souls when I played it. That's fine. We all come back to the Dark Souls games at some point in the future. monster. Brain monster. Oh, I hate the madness mechanic in Bloodborne. Play a Souls. Awesome Bloodborne. Reminds me as Orphan of Kos. That's the only one I haven't beaten yet in, actually, I suppose I haven't beaten the giant fire monster in the Old Hunters DLC either. Or, was it? I think it was, actually supposed to be... What's his name? But I can't remember it right now. But that's just because when the DLC came out for Bloodborne, I was already on New Game Plus. Apparently, fucking, that DLC is way harder than it should be on, like, New Game Plus. I still made it all the way to the Orphan of Kos, though. I even managed to successfully get to its second phase once. Where it then, like, spammed fucking, I don't know how best to, like, threw some weird fucking flesh sack grenades at me and I died. Sure. I'll try a bite. I'm sick. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. Thanks, babe. Ran through the DLC to get the pizza cutter. I went to the DLC to get the boom hammer because I thought it would be awesome. But even like upgraded, it just wasn't as good as the silver hammer. Oh, it was like chicken and rice basically. Here's me. Oh, right on. There's chicken and rice with poison sauce. Poison sauce.
I actually. He looks at his. Looks at me and.
Yeah, he's such a spoiled doggo. Played most of the game using the Hunter's Axe. I think I used, what was it, the silver hammer or whatever it was? The really awesome, like, short sword that slotted into a hammer. I loved that thing, it was super versatile. We could either be quick and adaptable, or we can pull out or we can stick the hammer into the sword into the hilt, and then it's fucking hammer time, boys. Aw. Or she like the hammer weapon, yeah. Does it go away or? Oh, it does. Okay, I just have timing. Timing. Oh yeah, the hammer weapon was awesome in that game. And yeah, I did use the Hunter Axe for most of it until I got the hammer. But yeah, Bloodborne's really good. Come on, there we go. Screwed the shit out of it. What happens if we go up? Secrets? Yes. Secrets. Alright, this is the boss. Oh, it's a red guy. It's red because he's got fire. Ow. My favorite part of that was that I jumped into the first one, and then while trying to recover, jumped into the second one as well. Sekiro is still your favorite? I still need to play Sekiro at some point. Like that one and yeah, I haven't played it at all. I don't own it. I kind of missed out on when it first came out. I still haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, I know. Yeah? Yeah, sounds like Ewok. The dog just hoovers up food. You wanted a new Tenchu, not Sekiro. I'm really bad at Tenchu, I'm not even gonna lie about that. I think the only one I've ever really played was the Xbox one. That was just a remake of the PS2 one. But I was so terrible at it.
I have been in communication with the Grand Master. He wishes to engage your services.
He should have come to me first. Prices have gone up.
You get the man, and you will have your price.
I do remember
Send the
watching
Done.
my friend
Your target
Ben
is in the
play
military ring.
Tenchu 1, and it's hilarious because in that game enemies have pretty much no object permanence at all. So an enemy was chasing him and he ran by a tree and he threw a ninja star at the enemy, and the enemy ducked behind a tree to get away from the ninja star, and as soon as he went behind the tree, because he broke like line of sight with him, stopped and was like, I lost him. Want a new Splinter Cell game too? I have not played any of the Splinter Cell games outside the first three. The first Splinter Cell was good. The second Splinter Cell was actually like, I mean, it worked, but it was kind of janky crap. And then the third one was super, super good, perfect, like, version of what Splinter Cell should be. Yeah, the third one was absolutely the best one. I just remember staying over at Ben's house, and I was playing Splinter Cell 1 and he was playing Splinter Cell 2. On his game, you could see Sam Fisher, like, hiding in the darkest possible corner. All you could see was, like, the little light of his night vision goggles. And then the enemy would still see him and report him. It upset him so much. Oh, fuck. But then you look over at my screen and I'm playing Splinter Cell 1. Oh, shit. And... oh, I don't know how that works. And, I'm sneaking through a very, barely dimly lit level where you should still be able to absolutely see me no problem. I can't get that now. And he's like, how is that possible? I'm sitting in complete, total pitch blackness and they saw me Meanwhile, you're just like on your crouched down, scooting by on your knees in a room that was barely dim at all. And they're just like, oh, hey, who's that guy? Oh, it's Sam. He thinks he's sneaking. Oh, well, just let the little guy do whatever he wants. It's fine. He does get super upset at a lot of things. Just particularly things he can't win at. She wins at most things, but, you know, sometimes. Oh yeah, yeah. Ben is the best possible co-op partner to have until you've outlived your usefulness. Because then he doesn't need you, and if he doesn't need you, and he can kill you, he will kill you. Plenty of times we played the 2005, like, Star Wars Battlefront 2. We're doing great. The enemy has, like, no chance. And, pretty much got almost all the command posts wrapped up. And then I see on the minimap his little character point coming back towards my character when I'm well within our own territory, and there should really be no reason that he would be coming over there. And he was doing that so that he could eliminate me, because he didn't need me anymore for anything. Yeah, I'll take it. You can go ahead and put it in, like, the fridge for maybe. Then Ben happens. Pretty much. I'm like, oh, we're doing great. He's running around as, like, fucking Darth Maul. And I'm like, we've got victory assured. And then I see him make a beeline towards me, and I'm like, no, Ben, come on. Come on, man. It doesn't have to be this way. No! As he comes flying at me, throwing his lightsaber. Okay. Me too. Oh, you're talking about Operation Desert Storm for the Xbox, where he would yeah, where he'd throw down a smoke grenade. Everyone would run in, but only Ben would come out, because he'd just stealth knife everybody in that smoke cloud. That was back when I actually played a decent amount of, like, military shooter games. Let's come out and say that Project Desert Storm and Desert Storm 2 were a couple of, like, the funnest, like, 4-player co-op experiences on the Xbox. Well, I mean, there weren't too many, like, 4-player co-op experiences, but that was a really good one. Because it was tough enough, for the most part, that you needed to cooperate with everybody, while still being easy enough that you get away with really fucking around a lot. You had to put in some tactical, but not a whole lot. Ah!
I think that would be fun is all of us trouble or like drop hunt.
Oh fuck! Yeah, might be something to look into at some point. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ben banned us from his house because we kept doing the fucking
Maximilian Pegasus voice. Oh, it's like, oh no, Yugi boy, or something like that. He's like, get out, you're bad. GTFO. Perfectly crafted. Yeah, Ben was a weird friend. He was a very good friend, but he also like had like very odd things about him. Like it would take him 45 minutes and he would craft you the most perfect fucking sandwich you've ever eaten, because he would just spend his time in there like finely dicing olives and making sure everything was just perfect. Yeah, he is very much a perfectionist. That's very much how he was. And that went into like everything, including video games.
I guess that can be.
That's why he'd play Diablo 2, start a character, spend like pretty much the entire day getting them to level 80, and then be like, no, this doesn't work. And then he'd delete the character because Diablo 2 originally didn't have like respecking. Yeah, he was a cool guy. Or still is a cool guy. Okay. Yeah?
He like let him. I thought he was gonna stand up on his feet and help him. And instead, he just decides to fall back.
Strider, you have been marked a danger to
Solo
the
the
state.
bounty hunter.
Surrender or face the consequences. I am the predator, and you are the prey. Cat and mouse.
Ewok sounds like your wiener dog, Alice. Ah! Ow! Yeah, he's good puppers. I could hang on that ledge underneath him. Oh, he sneezed. Oh, sneezed again. Oh, shit. Okay. I like this guy's pain sounds. Ow, ow, ow. I just realized normal might be too easy, honestly. I am not playing this the best and still having no trouble. These fucking pain sounds are glorious. It's fucking hysterical. Ow! God! No! This hurts so much! Okay, there we go. I actually lost in time. He is a dog, yes. Skip this.
Strider, you have been marked a danger to the state. Surrender or face the consequences.
Listen to a low, scary voice.
Be gone, pest.
And then...
I think
Try hard.
Yeah, I could do that.
Having controller issues?
Not for a little bit. I think it's the fact that I hold on to the cord.
You will be terminated shortly. I expected more from you.
Really? Because you... Oh, fuck. Barely hit me at all, man. I just fucking... Oh. Goofy pain animations. I just fuck sounds are hilarious to me. I don't know why. Red beam barely even hurts you. Yeah, that's not what hurts me. What he's doing, those are the things that hurt me. So I actually have to be a little bit careful. Okay, here comes the hard one. First one isn't so well. God. Ow, 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 ow.
I am the predator, and you are the prey.
Oh, fuck. Okay. He is actually, he's not that... I say he's not that hard, but I've lost a couple of times now. Like, not that tough, really. It's that one phase he goes through. That does so much damage to me.
Strider, you have been marked a danger to the state. Surrender, or face the consequences. I am the predator, and you are the prey. Be gone, pest.
Ow.
Not so great, are you, Strider?
Right. Ow. Swing it. Apparently my sword is part of my damage hitbox, I guess.
Cat and mouse, Strider. Cat and mouse.
Okay. Let's just focus on avoiding these this time. Okay.
Try it. Try hard.
Ah! Oh, fuck!
You will be terminated shortly.
Got him. Dude, he was actually kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie about that. Hit him just in time. Yes, I did. I'm Cypher Strike's term. Like plasma time. So I'm guessing the Reflect Cipher is just what I've got. Okay. So the game finally gave me the tool. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Throw those up in the Discord later.
Loyal minions of Miguel.
Yeah.
Being vigilant. Times of crisis require resolve and patience. Engage the Impuro with all of your might.
Ah. Why did you have an extra copy of this? Not that I'm complaining, being the beneficiary of such a thing, but was part of a humble bundle. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I like that guy's idea where he's just blind firing over his own shield. Yeah, having a lot of fun with it. I appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm a far cry from like a game critic. It's not hard for me to get on enjoying a game. Fucking criminy. No! Stop! I need to... No, no, please, no. What? Okay. Ah! Wait, actually... it might be worth checking out what's down here. Instant regret for doing this, but at the same time... Okay, there's a Stargate that I can't get through.
Oh, I know where I am. Well... Gonna lie, I did that to myself. Ah! Okay, is there a quick way up? Yeah, more or less. Okay, that one's on me. I did that to myself so bad. God damn it. Give me health. Yeah. This way. Yeah, no, I'm having fun with this. It's not hard to impress me most of the time, though. Perfectly honest. Pretty simple person. And I grew up in the age of fucking ridiculously hard NES games, so like I have a tolerance for a lot of bullshit. Not that this game really has any of that. Pretty well made game. It's fun. Class E7 power output detected. Destination unapproachable. Trace for power source. Multiple sources found. 1,500 meters below ground. Basically, welcome to the big hub area. You can't get in yet. Go do the things so you can get in. The 3 things. Very much the staple, a staple of like Metroidvanias. Is taking you to a door that has 3 locks and being like, go get the locks, basically. Well, even as far back as like Super Metroid. The way to Turian is all jammed up because of a statue with all the bosses. Basically telling you have to go defeat them all so you can unlock your way through. That's neat. Is that another? Okay, yeah, there's... I must gain a triple jump or something because it just won't let me climb those for right now. Prison facility. Hidden upgrades and... I'm always on the lookout for hidden upgrades and extras. You know, it would probably help if I face the right way. Would also help if I swung my weapon before getting shot. Oh, hey, ow! I kind of wonder. Got like a Strider meter up in the corner that I don't seem to be able to fill. I can't stop getting hit. Does that like make my sword more powerful if I can fill it all the way or something like that? They honestly probably explained it earlier.
Lockdown.
We got
Cell block 4.
deactivate security system. Alright, well, let's get it done. Just doing a jailbreak, I guess. Come on. Wow, these guys take a lot more hits to bring down now. So now that the alarm's going off and everybody's trying to kill me, might be the best time to walk around and exploring things. Oh, cafeteria. Yum. Delicious tables. There's nothing here. Cool.
You are very lost, stranger. You, yes, you are a Strider. I've seen you guy before. I've seen him here when...
What do you know of Striders, prisoner?
So, you are a Strider. My prayers have been answered. My message
This
was
guy
sent.
seems like a stable, well-balanced
What
person.
message?
You will never enter the tower, though.
I think he might be able to help us.
Destroy the links. Yes, the links.
What links? Speak clearly.
Technology is the link. I made it. But now I see.
He made technology. Wow. All of it. That's amazing.
Where is
Black
this
marketer.
Black Marketer. He dwells in the underground. He leads the rebellion, protects the citizens. Technology, unlock, assassination. Yes! Freedom.
Yeah, all of those things. Yeah. Technology, assassination, freedom. Woo! The little bits of story that this game actually has are very strangely conveyed. Mostly through boss fights, or in that case, Strider takes time out of his day to listen to a madman scream about how he invented technology and how assassination, technology, and freedom, yes! He's also the captain of a bubble gumdrop ship who sails on the root beer flavored oceans. Yeah. He's the captain now. That's where I need to go. We must get something to deal with these fucking Stargate portals here in a second.
Security protocols have been overridden by outside
I mean, that
sources.
probably said
All
something in
personnel
Russian, but to me it looked like all it said was "Oh Nacho."
Pilot, Black Market.
Oh. Thank God. God, the market is so easy to find and accessible. I would have thought that shit would have been hidden, you know, underground. And not easily findable through, like, just a placeable nav point. But yeah, there you go. He only just learned about this black market, but his nav already knows where to go. That's just entirely possible. They always already knew where it was. Just decided to give him the information now. still alive. God. They're becoming more durable. That sounds cool. Maybe I should wait around and see what happens. Survive the prison gauntlet. Dear prisoner, we're sending rotor, little helicopter guards to shoot you to death. Please hang out and allow it to happen. Ow, ow, ow. That took a decent chunk of my health.
Inconclusive. Test subject active.
How's that inconclusive? The test subject lived. Remember, kiddos, your experiment isn't complete unless your test subject dies. Ow. Okay.
Test program complete. Processing data.
Well, that one's complete. Must have been because I died once or twice. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Suck on them eggs.
Test program unsuccessful. Subject remains.
Oh, it's the program that's getting tested, not us. Program's a failure. Simply by living, we made it get a D on its test. We're the real monsters here. We're like the dog that ate kids' homework. Except we're just the ninja that ruined somebody's test. Ow.
Test program complete.
Want to see a monster?
Processing data.
Ah. Okay, I see. You meant yourself, you monster.
Test program.
Throwing away my tiny robot children. But you would gleefully ruin some robot's test. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Cole redeem not the bees.
Not the beast! Ah! Oh, not my eyes!
Test program inconclusive. Test subject active.
Okay. Going this way.
Test program begin.
Okay. Oh, it had to take away the bridge.
Test program complete. Processing data.
You know. Okay.
Test program complete. Processing data.
So, I mean, it works, and it's fine.
But I don't know, Mega Man get attacked by those dudes. Still safe. Saga Frontier. Oh, there it goes!
Unsuccessful. Subject remains.
Oh, what did we get? Oh, we got health! Whee! And a save point. What pic? Did he change a Discord picture? Hang on. Oh. I explode when I touch water. He uses me as a chemical weapon in World War One. Make soup too salty. Okay. What's this meme? That's alright. Yeah, it is kind of funny, the chemical compositions being just on a daily basis. Anyone else playing something later? I don't know. Right. Route impeded. I mean. Kunai activation required. See. Okay. So the next thing we'll be gaining is Kunai, is it? Let's slowly rock climb our way up here. Well, that guy looked down at the wrong time. Bastard. He slept all day. Ooh, what the hell is this? What's going on? Oh, deactivate the water valves. Okay. You know what, this game... some of the segments of this game remind me a little bit of, a game I've got on my PS3. I forget the name of it now. Counter Spy, that's the name of it. Should do a round of that, at some point. Pretty entertaining game. You did wake up multiple times. Okay, secondary water valve is in the next room. I still want to explore this one. You can't sleep now. That sucks. That needs kunai. Oh, what the fuck is that? Sewer crab, huh? Oh, now we are going full fucking Metroid. Literally have little wall crawler guys. Are you pretty close to the end of Code Veronica? Right on, man. I'm just warning you right now, the last boss fight for Code Veronica is kind of a pain in the ass. You'll figure out when you get there. Oh god! Oh, fuck. Okay, acid bad. I'm gonna go until I get, like, the next ability, and then I think I might call it there. Which is looking like it's gonna be the kunai. The whole game has been a pain in the ass. Yeah. That sounds like Code Veronica. Yeah, Code Veronica does not fuck around. I'm your favorite out of the series because of the acting and the drama. It's one of my favorites. Not quite my favorite. But it's one of my favorites due to the, I think it's one of the best old school feeling Resident Evil. Fires kunai. Just had to restart a second time, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I won't lie. Getting off of the island as Claire is sort of hard to, sort of an obnoxious thing to do. Because saving up enough ammo for both the fights against the tyrant guy, bit of an issue. Got super lucky. Oh, also, I hope you do have at least a decent supply of healing supplies in that game. Because there is one point, like, coming up where you're almost... Damn, hunters kept killing you. Oh. So there's a point coming up in which, you need at least 2 full, like, healing items. I think it's for a part that happens when you're playing through the second stretch as Claire. Getting a little bit closer to the end. What am I looking for? Oh, I was actually over where I needed to be. God, haven't found Claire yet. But you're in Antarctica as Chris now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long before you find Claire then. Oh, okay, now I see why I didn't get it. So I need to start off. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Deactivate fail-safe water valve. Ah, I thought that was a platform I could land onto. Apparently not. I do want that though. There we go. Also, another small tip for you for Code Veronica, though, is that there's actually a boss in that game that's a giant spider in a room, just to help you out so that you don't waste resources. You don't actually have to fight that spider. You can just run through the room. Yeah, you've seen it under the ice. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure I do. You do not have to fight it at all. You can actually just run away from it, pretty much.
Invalid plasma type.
I will say that in particular, I really hate the spider designs in Code Veronica. Yeah. I mean, I never liked the giant tarantulas in the old ones, but these more like thin, spindly spiders, I fucking hate so much more. Oh, you got grabbed by the moth, did you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll squish a spider. Ow, 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 ow. Really. Yeah. The mods inject you with their spawn. Which then, like, after a few minutes breaks out of you, damages you, and I'm pretty sure also poisons you, which is... And there's like, if I remember it, there's like only one moth in that game in the Antarctica section that's just in a hallway. It's really annoying to get around because you have to go through that hallway many times. Luckily the game expected this though and put like a planter full of pretty much infinite blue herbs close by. Or near infinite. Okay. Ow. Oh, that's how it's gonna be, yeah. Ah! Oh, this is fucking awful! There's 3 moths in the room. You can play Blood 2. Well, good luck, Cole. The game's a far cry from the first one. Carbon charging area. You've played it before? Okay, well then you know. Oh, cool. The game's like, here's an upgrade that lets you reflect bullets. Now soldiers will start firing rockets at you instead. Yeah, it is. You know what? Actually, I think I might call it there for today. Alright. Yeah, I'll throw in a picture of Ewok in the Discord. Alright, guys. I'll try to come back with something tomorrow if I wake up early early enough. Probably more Wing Commander, honestly. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thanks for all coming by and watching. Chatting, hanging out. I'll see you next time.